Okay guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to Blue Point TV. I'll talk about football and football related stories. Alright guys, let's talk about the Chelsea game against Wolves. Let's just talk about the game now for big. If you watch this game and you see the players that came on in the second half for Chelsea, that alone should tell you the talent that this team have. That alone should tell you that this team has so many good players. Right? Now let's talk about the game. Obviously Chelsea won the game 6-2. I feel like they started the game very well. The first half for me was the first 15 minutes, Chelsea were the better team. Obviously they scored early goal from Nicolas Jackson, and that was a very good goal. Near post header goal. Top goal from Nicolas Jackson. Staying in his position and then he finished it well. And after the goal, I feel like Chelsea were the better team, like I said, from the first 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, we were playing well. But then, after the first 15 minutes, I feel Wolves started growing into the game. Started, holding the ball better, penetrating the Chelsea team. The midfield for Chelsea was really, really poor. Caicedo was really poor. Enzo was really poor. Caicedo was really poor for me. He was giving the ball away. His passes wasn't connecting, losing the ball. And the other side, the right back, Malo Gusto, was really, really poor as well. Obviously, Wolves made it 1-1, and that's the same thing we're talking about, losing the ball in the midfield. Made it 1-1. Enzo Fernandez, I think, the guy that gave the assist for Wolves, Enzo was with him, but he wasn't strong enough to stop the player. He wasn't strong enough to stop the player, and then they made it 1-1. Now, that defending for the first goal was just poor from the Chelsea team. The defending was really poor. The player that scored the goal for Wolves, that equalized for Wolves, was just on his own. So that defending there was really poor. They made it 1-1. And then the second goal from Chelsea came from a pass from the Chelsea keeper, Robert Sanchez, and that was a very, very good pass because he saw that the Wolves players, the team wasn't in their shape, and then he gave that pass to Nicolas Jackson. And a very good assist from Jackson to Cole Palmer, and that finish from Cole Palmer was just top-class finish. There are so many players that can't finish that. Yes, the goalkeeper was in his rightful position, but that finish wasn't an easy finish. But we know he can do it. He has done it before last season. We know he can do it. It was so easy for him, and that was a very, very good finish, from Cole Palmer. And then I was saying, now that they are leading 2-1, they have to be strong and make sure they defend well. And before you know it, free kick for Wolves. And that clearance, the clearance from Malo Gusto was so poor. That was what I was saying. Malo Gusto himself was really poor in the first half. The clearance was poor, and there was nothing Madueke could do there. He was trying to get the ball, and then he fouled the Wolves player. So in the first half, Chelsea did not control the game in the first half, because if you want to win games, you have to control the game. You have to get hold of the game. But in the first half, they did not get hold of the game. That was the problem. They were losing the ball. And I mean, if you lose the ball when they press you, it's better than you giving, because you feel like they were just giving the ball away. When they try to pass the ball, they give it away. So that was really poor from Chelsea. They did not get hold of the game in the first half. If you see Chelsea will attack Wolves, the next thing Wolves is attacking them. They will attack, and then the next thing Wolves is attacking them. That's the reason them not getting hold of the game. If they get hold of the game, it will not be back and forth like that, right? Obviously, Wolves, set pieces. This Chelsea team last season, they were struggling from set pieces. Set pieces, poor defending again, 2-2. And then the first half was so annoying. I started saying, what is happening in this team? Because I feel like this game against Wolves, like I said in my preview, it's a must-win game. They have to win the game because they are good enough to beat Wolves. No disrespect to Wolves. I think Wolves is a good side, especially if you're going away to Wolves. It's a difficult place to go. But with the players that they have, I think they can beat this Wolves side. And then the second half, I don't know what the coach did there. I don't know what he said to them. But the second half, they came out different. Clearly the better team. They dominated Wolves. When you watch team and say, this team dominated the other team, that's exactly what Chelsea did to Wolves. They dominated Wolves in the second half. From the goalkeeper, the defenders, the midfielders, the attackers. None of them that you would say was poor or was bad in the game. And one thing I would say the coach did was to remove Mikhailo Modric, because for me, if you watch Mikhailo Modric from the left side and watch Madueke from the right side, it's two different players. Madueke was doing his business from that side, while Mikhailo Modric from this side, he wasn't doing anything. On the ball, poor. Maybe off the ball in terms of defending. Maybe he was trying, but on the ball, he wasn't really good. So the second half, Chelsea was really, really good in the second half. Madueke for me, I feel like in the first half, I think he's the only player that I might say was fair or was good in the first half. The rest wasn't good at all. But then, as you know, Madueke scored an hat-trick in this game. For me, man of the match. Like I said, the first half was just the second half, was just a perfect second half for this team. From the defense, the midfield, the goalkeeper, the attack, they were just on it. Pressing goals rightly, controlling the game, not giving the ball away. And we shouldn't forget the assist, 3 assists for Kopama. I heard some people saying this season he might not perform the way he performed last season. Already he scored in this game, and also 3 assists. And for Madueke, like I said, I think for me he's the man of the match. Scoring a hat-trick, in this game. I feel like this game, like I said, it's not an easy game. For him to perform like this, I think that position, that right wing, should be his wing for now. I think he has deserved to be starting games for Chelsea. Even from last season, Madueke was very, very good. End path between the finishing of last season, when last season wanted to end, he was very good for Chelsea. And this season he has started well the game. Now the 3 goals that he scored, 2 goals was from his right foot. And this is what we want from Madueke. If you have a chance from your right foot, even if it's not your strong foot, since you can use it, you will score so many goals. Mo Salah used to do that. Saka also used to use his right foot. Shoot with your right foot. You don't have to bring the ball to your left to bend. Obviously, he scored 1 with his left foot. So for me, top class performance from the players. Enzo Fernandez was very, very strong in the second half. He came out strong in the second half. Caicedo was very strong in the second half. The defenders, I have to talk about Levi Cole. For me, second half performance was on another level. He was defending well. How he's playing the ball through to the midfield. He was really, really good. Defending was really good. His true passes from the defense to the midfielders was really, really good. Like all of them, Malo Gusto, Marco Corella, the substitution was on point. And one credit I would give the coach is to remove Mikhailo Modric early in the second half. Brought in Neto. And when Neto came on, he affected the game immediately, impacted the game immediately. That's what we are talking about. When you're on the pitch, you impact the game. And for me, I feel like Modric will have a serious problem in this Chelsea team. I feel like he will have a serious problem knowing that Chelsea have this kind of players. You have Neto that can play in that position. You have Nkunku that can play in that position. You have, what's his name, Joao Felix that can play in that position. And for me, the last goal from Chelsea, from Joao Felix, the passes, the one-time touch, and the assist from Neto was a fantastic assist. When you see the assist, you know that he knows who he's giving the ball to. He didn't just play the ball. He wasn't just crossing the ball. He knew Joao Felix was coming, so he put the ball in that space. And fantastic finish from Joao Felix. So my point is, this performance in the second half for me, I think is the best performance we have seen from any team this season. This is my opinion. I feel like this is the best performance we've seen from any team this season in terms of that second half performance from Chelsea. And this is what we expect from this team. If this coach can put this team together. There was a video I did saying Chelsea have the players to finish in the top 4 comfortably. Because I think they have talented players to finish in the top 4. I said it. But it's on the coach. If this coach can put them together, I think they have players to finish in the top 4 comfortably. So it's on the coach. Now for Enzo Maresca, there's something about this coach. I like the way he's carrying himself. I like, the way he has a plan. This is how I want to play, and this is how we play. There are some coaches that you will see them try to change their ideas. Poch did that last season. I feel like the Manchester United manager is doing that as well. But this coach, this is how I attack. This is how I want to approach games. I don't care the teams I'm playing against. I don't care if I'm playing against the best teams in the league. This is how I will play. He has this idea. on how he wants to play, and that's good for the team. So for me, yes, I know Enzo Maresca is, he doesn't have the experience in this level, but I think there's something about Enzo Maresca. He has the players to play that kind of system he wants to play. So for me, top class performance, from this Chelsea team. The second half was really good. The first half was poor, but the second half was just on another level. So I'm really happy with the performance. We need more of these performances. If Chelsea can give us these performances, I think, like I said, they will finish comfortably in the top four. Now, I don't want to stretch it to say they will fight for the league, because this is just a new team with a new coach trying to put this team together. But I think with the coach, with this idea that he has, and also with the kind of players that, that the team have, I think they will do well. I expect this team to be fine this season, finish comfortably in the top four. So that's it for me on this one. Your thoughts, your opinion, on the performance from this Chelsea team. Your thought and your opinion, you let me know. And also, please, guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel Bluepoint TV, like the video as well. You're also on Facebook, follow the channel Bluepoint TV, share the video. Thank you, guys. Stay safe while I see you again.